Okay, Minas, we're heading to a burning used clothing container.
He wasn't just down there. Everyone here?
Everyone's here, let's go!
All right, understood.
How warm? Hydrants are all around the intersection. You should check them out.
So fire on the 3rd floor, a lot of upset people because there are so many people there. It's also been given an alarm level like, hey, small fire, but this one is already pretty intense. Colleagues are already rolling out hoses and have done everything. Tibor is checking the situation now. A man said his mother is still up there with 4 children. The emergency crews are strong and everyone, including police, is on site. Of course, everyone is understandably very nervous right now, but let's keep watching. You can tell it's intense by all the action and how many firefighters are quickly on site and helping. Timo is really in the zone right now, planning everything, watching. There are a lot of people here who are understandably still pretty emotional. We were just talking about it. This arm is incredible. So the arm is being raised right now by the colleague we were just with. 5 minutes ago, we were all sitting here eating, and now everyone is here helping people. And this arm is, of course, a technical masterpiece. The first ones are now rushing in with their equipment and rescuing people. There's a team that goes in, rescues, brings people out, leads them out with breathing apparatus and everything that goes with it. And then there's another team that prepares everything so that you can, of course, go in and tackle it with water. There was just the first statement. The first person came out right away with breathing protection. But when you see how much smoke there is, it's unbelievable. Now you can clearly see how the ladder is at the window to get the first people out. Now you can already see clearly that on the right at the window, where it probably burned, the colleagues have just opened the window and are taking care of the fire.
There was probably only a short amount of time. We'll see. The fire probably started in the basement. We were the first fire truck on the scene. We went in immediately to fight the fire. My 2 guys from the attack team have now put out the fire. The smoke spread completely throughout the entire stairwell, and that's why so many people were at the windows. At the back of the building, people wanted to jump because the smoke had entered their apartments and they couldn't breathe anymore. Fortunately, we were able to get it under control relatively quickly. Our aerial ladder was also the first one there. Ours rescued the first people from the apartments. A second team is now inside searching for a ventilation opening. The basement is pitch black. They can't see anything, not even their own hands. They're looking for a window so we can use the fan to blow air in.
Okay.
All right, I'll get back to you later, okay?
You were the first ones to go in on the fire? Yes.
We put it out.
Do you know what was burning?
Chairs and junk, trash and junk, exactly.
How does the fire start?
That's the question.
But I heard it was very smoky.
It was completely filled with smoke and it was also nice and hot.
For me, again, how big was the fire? Was it this big or what?
From the junk over there, I would say it was about 3 square meters in size.
Burned. What does it look like?
The fire is out. Confirmed. We were inside with 2 teams each. So 4 of my guys were down in the basement. Our aerial ladder has now also brought down almost everyone who was in danger up there. Everyone else still there has had their areas checked and found smoke-free, so they can stay in their apartments for now. What we've done now is set up a positive pressure fan. Basically a fan in front of the stairwell, in front of the entrance to the stairwell, and now we're blowing air in to get the smoke out from both the basement and stairwell.
I think it's great how everyone sticks together. The police, the fire department, but also the BVG. A bus is now parked for people leaving the building to go inside, stay warm, and calm down. World class. Can we continue?
No, not yet.
I don't get it. The fire department is right here, but just 2 meters away, people are still setting them off.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's really how it is. You can see it too. We already have support from the riot police everywhere here, because it's assumed that people just don't understand that others may have just lost their homes, have been seriously injured because of the smoke, and yet people are still shooting at us. We're done with the initial attack for now. Like I said, the fire is out. Now the mop-up work is underway. I've coordinated with the other squad leaders and the incident commanders. My guys are taking off their breathing gear and freshening up. A specialist driver just arrived with our hygiene support vehicle. Now the guys can change there. That means they'll take off their dirty clothes.
Oh no.
So that we don't contaminate our team's interior area in any way.
There are also new ones. The changing room is included.
Exactly. That's the mobile changing room where they clean up, change clothes, and then we drive back to the station.
And then a nice spray of perfume and off we go.
Everything. Sure, we got everything there.
This is where the dirty hoses from the operation go in now. Wow. You can see the drawer system here. The hoses are rolled in because they obviously have soot and everything in them, and then the colleagues get new hoses delivered, done. Yeah, awesome. You were just in the smoke. How rough, just from my imagination. How dark was it?
You couldn't even see this hand anymore.
And how do you move forward then?
We feel our way along the wall, and we also had a thermal imaging camera. And through this camera we could see where the fire was, so we went there, saw the cables hanging down, and yeah.
Are they aware of the current problem on Seestrasse?
We just had an incident in Wedding.
The whole Seestrasse is flooded after a water main break.
Not at the moment. We were lucky. But we were actually in contact with the water suppliers, and at first, we solved the problem by having another fire truck transfer its water into our fire truck. We set up a line like that so we'd still have enough water for firefighting. Because nothing is worse than when a team goes in and we don't have any water left in the tank.
Now I'm interested in several things. Where does the foam come from?
From our fire truck. So, there's a compressed air foam system built into the pump, which means we can produce foam in the vehicle. The hose directs foam to the front nozzle, allowing us to extinguish fires.
Is that in the hallway now, or are the windows just covered in soot? They're completely covered. Covered in soot.
So, at the beginning, you can see it right at the top, where I'm shining the light.
Oh, that's your bag? Then it's fine. There's an Amazon link in the video description. No? Okay. Wow.
Up there, the smoke was coming out. It was really pouring out up there. And that's why, you can see it, people are still standing at the windows. And you can see almost every window was covered with smoke and dust. A huge amount of smoke caused people on the backside to consider jumping because it had entered their apartments and they were afraid. They wanted to jump out the windows.
How do you calm them down?
Presence is key. First, let them know we're here. We're here to help you. We'll be right with you. But stay right there. You don't need to jump. You're not in danger if you stay by the window. We're working on it right now. You see, a little foam mat is forming here. Our hoses and the pump also need to be flushed. This compressed air foam is pretty sticky, so that's why we're flushing out our hoses right now. Our nozzle, our pump. And when that's done, we'll pack up the hoses and then head home.
What's the difference between the hoses and that one?
Well, less water goes through this one.
More water goes through here.
They're also smaller when you enter the apartment.
So they come into the house too?
Exactly. That's why they're wrapped like that. Or rather not wrapped, but laid out. That means at the scene, you can take this basket, open it, and the hose will just follow you. That's how it is. With the big hoses, we want to supply the fire truck with water. They go from the hydrant to the vehicle, and the smaller ones are taken by the guys and girls into the apartment for firefighting.
But they're here, it's 11 o'clock and nothing is happening.
Yes, exactly. As I mentioned earlier, nothing is happening. But we just had a big operation, and things are slowly picking up. So in Berlin, we currently have a lot of small fires, which of course are caused by fireworks. But also the number of EMS calls is slowly increasing. The alcohol level is rising, and other things are being consumed as well. People are becoming more uninhibited, especially with pyrotechnics. It's starting gradually.
I'm very excited. My dear friends, I wanted to say a big thank you for the feedback on part 1. The colleagues from the Berlin Fire Department were very happy, and so was I. And accordingly, thank you for leaving such nice comments. Now there's something else. I wanted to wish you all a happy new year. And at the turn of the year, people sometimes make resolutions. For example, I want to lose weight, but there are also some people who say, hey, I want something to change in my career. And that's why I have the recommendation Jabu for you, which is also important for all employers. If you've decided, hey, I'm going to change my company car or I need more employees, then as an employer, just go to Jabu and find the right employee there. I can tell you this, we found our Ada who now works at the kiosk through Jabu.
Hey there, little rascal. Are you also fed up with your job? Then Uncle Aaron has some really good news for you. On the job platform Jabu, new job offers are waiting for you every day. No matter if you're looking for a full-time, part-time, temp or hourly job. And that's in every industry and for every profession. Is your boss totally clueless again? Then slide into his DMs with a juicy resignation. At Jabu, you'll find new jobs with top salaries every day. Yes. And the best part, you can apply super easily in just 2 minutes via WhatsApp or through the Jabu messaging portal. And yes, the whole thing is completely free for you.
Super awesome.
Just filter by your dream job and your desired working hours, and you're good to go. Like Tinder, but with a happy ending.
Awesome.
What are you waiting for? Click on the first link in the info box. Register with Jabu in no time, and you'll have your dream job right in front of you. And if you're an employer and urgently looking for staff, over 300 new job seekers sign up with Jabu every day, just waiting to be discovered by you. With the Job Radar, the resume database, or Jabu's partner network, you can specifically find the best talents for your open positions. You'll find the link to Jabu in the info box.
Yes, this is LR14 from Moorbeat. Moabit, we've got a reported fire in. One of our fire engines is already on site. We're now coming with more fire engines because the situation has escalated. Fourth floor. Apartment fire confirmed.
Fire confirmed?
Yes, sir. Police are expecting us on site.
Yes, okay.
Move ladder truck 14 forward. Move ladder truck 14 forward.
We're here now. I don't know exactly what the situation is yet. They said fire, 4th floor. I don't see any clouds of smoke right now. I think we're in a hotspot area here. And that means the police are securing everything we do. Because there have been a lot of attacks on the fire department lately. For whatever reason, I don't understand it. And here are just a few pictures to help you understand what the firefighters have to go through, how they're actually there for the people.
We won! Is that up there? Right, there's trash burning on the balcony. We're using the aerial ladder now. The volunteer fire department's vehicle is supplying water, and it'll be put out from the ladder.
And then, so to speak, it's back home again.
Exactly. We'll probably get called out again right away.
Cheers to the new year.
Yeah, Happy New Year. I honestly don't get it. There's a fire up there and they're setting them off.
Are they taking the hose straight up now?
The hose was connected to the back of the ladder truck.
So, how's it going up there?
I think they're having trouble with the aerial ladder. Well, the spray pattern definitely doesn't look good, so we need to figure out what's causing it right now. But communication here is, of course, really lousy.
Quick question. If they're all still setting off fireworks here, wouldn't it be smart to spray a stream of water around from above so everyone leaves?
We could actually give it a try.
We just got hit with the first firecrackers. Maybe it's also the incompetence of the people. Now the police officers are coming and we'll stand there for a moment.
I told the police officers this can't continue, of course. They have to leave now. This won't work. We're leaving. The LF-14-1 is leaving the scene. We have an alarm. Tauentzienstraße, corner of Rankestraße. A traffic accident. So, it's supposed to be a traffic accident. In the cars, both airbags have fully deployed. This came through an automatic crash notification.
So it's a traffic accident. A man is bleeding heavily, and we're currently trying to get information. The situation is very unclear. We're trying to figure out what's happening. Everyone's questioning me, but no one knows. Now the ambulance is here asking the man what's going on. It seems there actually wasn't a traffic accident after all. We're moving on now and getting back on the road.
Okay, guys, just so you know, apparently there was a BMW that was also, damaged by pyrotechnics. But that's not our case. We're reporting ourselves available again. Watch out, what are they doing here? Dude, they're chasing each other. Man, look at this here.
They're actually father and son.
Father and son chase each other with fireworks. Oh. Yes, we have an alarm. We're heading to Tegel. We have several people who have fallen from the roof.
The LRF-14 is arriving.
Received an emergency message that apparently, people have fallen through a roof. Just now, I got the information that apparently several people have been injured by pyrotechnics.
We don't know yet if anyone fell through the roof.
Not at all.
Or if anyone was shot at with fireworks.
Exactly. We have to take a look right now. We need to gather the personnel who are here on site. To see if we can somehow get an overview of the situation around it.
Okay, so the next operation, we drove for a long time all the way to Tegel. At first they said people had fallen down somewhere, more than 5. Right now we don't really know. And the situation on site is only a 2-. Now I'm curious to see what happens. So the situation is very confusing. At first, on the way here, they said that some people had fallen through a roof. Now they're saying fireworks, and now we have to get ourselves organized first. They're all discussing things too, and then we'll know more soon. There's an ambulance behind us. You can already hear a lot of screaming inside.
The situation now is that apparently pyrotechnics exploded in the crowd here. So no one fell through a roof. But we have several injured people who have now also spread out a bit in the area. That's why we have a lot of ambulances in action here now, okay? Taking care of the injured, but no technical rescue is necessary. That's why we're basically unnecessary here for now. But if someone had fallen through a roof somewhere, we might have had to take action. That means we've already reported ourselves as ready for action again, and we're heading to the next assignment.
All right.
We're heading to a Brand 6 call in Kreuzberg. So guys, the operation has been going on for almost an hour already, but there's an entire parking garage burning, fully involved from what it looks like. And yeah, we're heading there now to help out.
Timo, what's happening now aside from the fire behind us?
Right, we have a parking garage behind us here, which is now fully on fire on 2 floors. The difficulty here is that we have to protect the residential buildings to the left and right of this parking garage. That means we currently have 2 ladder trucks here that are fighting the fire from the outside. In addition, we have teams trying to fight the fire from the inside. There are extremely high temperatures in there. That's why it's very difficult for the teams right now. And just the sheer volume that's burning is the challenge. We're here right now, and we'll probably be relieving colleagues who are coming out of the fire completely exhausted. Then we'll send our guys in to continue. As you can see, it's still burning completely up there. We definitely need to provide support. That's why this is such a large operation site. The entire block is currently cordoned off here. Our fire trucks are parked on every street, and we're right in the middle of fighting the fire. Over there, our drone team is now launching our operational drone, which will fly over the area with a thermal imaging camera to locate hotspots.
What you can't see right now is that the smoke is drifting heavily over here. Everything here is hard to see in the darkness, but I think even if it were bright daylight, it would still be dark. If you look now, you can see a bit of the light from the crows. It's really incredible. The colleague with the firefighter's lamp is pointing over there. It's burning intensely.
Here's what's going to happen now. I'm going to get our attack team over here. They'll be on standby here now. Once the next team arrives, they'll enter, followed by the fire brigade.
Firefighting, how long are you actually inside?
Well, they always say roughly, at most, about half an hour. Maximum. You know,
If there are several cars?
right? There are definitely several cars burning there now, but they're also spread over several floors. The fire has burned through, and now there are apparently fires on several floors and also in different places inside the parking garage.
The colleagues are going in, but they probably can't see inside yet, right?
In a fire, you can usually see a bit, even in smoke, so you know where to extinguish. Otherwise, you must rely on your senses and the thermal imaging camera. All right, guys, quick briefing. Fire, parking garage, multiple floors, probably 3 in total. We're exactly on the floor where the fire is burning right now. Friedrichshain will be coming out, and as soon as the next team comes out, you'll be the ones to take over the hose and then go in for firefighting. So, it still seems to be burning heavily up there. Several cars are burning completely. There are also different bays where apparently trash, garbage, and all sorts of things are burning as well. The temperature is very high. Yeah, be careful. When the next team comes out, you'll take over and get a briefing from.
We're now at the back of the parking garage where the drama is even clearer. Seeing just the single fire source in front is intense. But here, you can hear it regularly, boom, 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 because of course there are cars loaded with gasoline. And here you can see it's burning like crazy. So it'll take just a few hours before it's out. But that's quite a fire. How do you get in there now?
Yeah, well, they've already said that it's pretty hot in there and you really have to fight your way in. Of course, if it's been burning here for 2 hours already, in a concrete building like this, it really heats up. That means we'll be really careful with the other 2 now.
Are all 4 of you going in? All 4 of us are going in?
We're going to carefully approach now step by step and try to get to the source of the fire from somewhere.
As you can see, we can slowly start to be really proud of my guys. You can see it's getting darker.
Yes, they're inside now, working hard to put out the fire.
And now they're really putting out the fire with sheer manpower. But you can see up there on the left side,
There's fire, but no visible flames.
yes, that means the firefighting is effective. And that actually went relatively quickly now.
We might release everything now since there's a run, and then it's over.
Yeah, that's quite possible.
How was it inside?
Hot, we've got the entire upper left side completely done.
Yeah.
There's a room, we went in there and got the fire under control. We wouldn't have been able to put it out from the outside. We cleared all the debris to the side. There are
Beams about 2.5 meters long.
Really thick wooden beams, you know? All along the wall. We had to completely expose everything.
You were inside for about 20 minutes now. What was it like physically?
Exhausting. But honestly, the joy kind of outweighs it, I have to say.
We were on the right side, but access was tough. There were always fences or gates blocking us.
There are garage doors that separate each plot.
Sometimes it took 4 of us to force open one of those gates. It required a lot of strength. We did some extinguishing, but then had to wait for someone to come and cut it open due to how things were set up.
Yeah, Aaron, the shift's over. Everyone's heading home now. Hope you made it through. Okay?
The 12 hours flew by like nothing.
Very nice.
I saw a lot of fire.
Yes.
I have to say, I never thought that I would actually be pelted with firecrackers. That really makes me very sad.
Yes, exactly. Unfortunately, it wasn't the first time, and it probably won't be the last time either. But luckily, we all made it through safely. Yes, we've been through a lot today.
That's true.
It was great being with you. Yes, and thanks again from the team. That's right. Maybe they shouldn't. Peepa, you'll get it back.
I'm out, but great. So thank you very much to all the colleagues on the truck, everyone around. You guys are an awesome crew, I have to say. Thank you. Some may find it a little macabre that after coming out of a fire, I ask colleagues how it was and they say, awesome, but that's why you become a firefighter. Because you can handle fire and want to experience it. So if you're interested, I've heard you're always seeking dedicated people.
Absolutely, absolutely a lot. Apply to join us.
The link is in the video description. I'm keeping my fingers crossed that it works out, and maybe we'll see each other again. I hope there's still plenty more for us to see from you guys, like all the vehicles you have, or maybe even riding along here. That could be exciting too.
Definitely. There's a lot going on.
Yeah, so thank you very, very much, my friend.
Thank you too.
If you enjoyed it, give the video a thumbs up. We'll see you again next time. And of course, also on Instagram, Berliner Feuerwehr in the video description. See you then. Bye.
We're searching for someone with a bleeding nose after a mass brawl, but we don't have more details yet. Chairs were thrown and 5 people reportedly fought seriously. We're now seeking someone with a nosebleed to give us more information.
But finding them is another matter.